New season, new trends.
What are the cool girls wearing this season?
Is this still in? I know, it can be quite frustrating.
We're gonna cover all the trends you need to know.
Are you excited? Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm breaking out top 10 autumn winter trends for 2025, and also I'm gonna tell you which ones are wearable and how to style them, and give these little tips and tricks on how to actually look on trend this season without wasting your money on every possible trend. By the end of this video you will know which trends are worth investing and which of them will go away and we're not gonna see in the next season.
And at the end, I'm gonna tell you which of these trends is just my favorite. Are you excited? Let's go! Personally, I love autumn dressing, and autumn is my favorite season to dress because you have so many options. Obviously, September is the most important month in fashion industry. We have all the fashion week going on, which I'm so excited to see. And now I'm going a little bit out of track, but I can't wait to see the Dior show this September by Jonathan Anderson. It's a huge change in the designer world. So yeah, can't wait. What he did with Loewe, let's see what he's gonna do with Dior. Okay, I just went a little bit out of track. Let's go back to the topic and let's jump to the first trend. And we're gonna start with color.
And to be honest, there is no surprise here. The most trendy color we have been seeing already, and it's everywhere, and it is brown.
Yeah, not really super groundbreaking for autumn.
Brown is the new black. We see it more and more. In a way, it's really nice because brown works with so many shades and so many colors, and it's a bit lighter than black. Personally, I do love black, but if you have seen my Korean analysis video, I'm actually a light summer, so black is not the perfect color. It's a bit too dark for me, so actually brownish tones would work better. And we're gonna see brown in the clothes, all of it. We're gonna see bags, shoes, basically everything can be in brown, and you can even do the monochromic brown looks, which I mean looks super elegant and chic. Definitely this is super wearable, and if you love brown, time to shine, take out the pieces you have, or if you wanna have some new pieces, you can add new ones in your wardrobe. There is so good choice on the market right now. Just have a look on Arket, on COS, or Massimo Dutti. Okay, next one, it kind of goes with the brown. It works really nice, and it's Suede. Also an oldie. We have been seeing Suede for at least 3 seasons now, and it's still staying, which is great, especially if you have invested in something like Suede jacket, which is expensive. It's perfect. Keep wearing, get the most wear out you can get. If you've been just looking on, well, they look cute, but I don't know if Suede will stay. Yes, it's gonna stay, so still you can get your hands on very nice Suede jackets, Suede bags, shoes, all of it, and still be on trend, and it's gonna stay. Yeah, so don't be afraid to invest in that. Personally, I love the Suede bags, the brown Suede bags, for example, in COS, still on my wish list. If you don't feel like investing in a Suede jacket, or you want something just a little bit, let's say, more practical, because let's be honest, Suede shoes is a little bit higher maintenance than the leather shoes, then bag is a perfect option. Even if this trend and brown will go away, brown Suede bag is such a timeless piece, and also it always brings a little bit more interest in your outfit in comparison with just, you know, a black leather bag. So if you're thinking to invest or how to invest, this is where you can do that. Now we have an epic comeback, and who would have thought about that? Can you guess what it is? Leave me a comment. It is a midi length, especially pencil skirt. Quite surprising, I have to say. I'm not surprised by the length, because last seasons we saw everything from mini to maxi. The midi length was less trendy, I think, for the past 3 years or so, but it's finally back. And personally, I'm so happy because I think this is the best length, the most wearable, the most comfortable, and the most appropriate for so many cases. And if we have office girlies here, again, let me know. If you go to the office every day, you're gonna be so happy, because finally such a basic, traditionally office piece is so on trend right now. We're gonna see a lot of pencil skirts, but it's not only about pencil skirt. If you don't want to go so much into the formal styling, you can opt up for any shape of knee length midi kind of skirt. Personally, I just saw this amazing skirt and cause, and I'm in love. It's the perfection. It's not a pencil skirt, but it's midi. It's super beautiful crocodile kind of leather. It is really leather, so it's pretty expensive, and you know what, it's already sold out. So I don't know how to get my hands on it, but if you have a chance, if you have your site or something, and yes, you're willing to invest, that's a masterpiece. Okay, let's move forward. Trend number 4, and this one I see a lot of fashion creators just trashing this trend, and to be honest, I don't get why. And these are the comeback of loafers. Loafers are not super new, but I have to admit, lately we've been seeing mostly the different ballet flats and combination between ballet flats and sneakers. We saw lots of sneakers, obviously all the Adidas obsession on Sambas and Special, right? But now loafers are back. Some creators also call them like school shoes. Personally, I love loafers. They are super comfy, they protect your feet, they keep you warm, and they look super stylish and put together. And they're perfect for autumns. If you also love loafers, then this is our time to shine, and obviously the most trendy piece you can buy would be a brown suede loafer, and of course this is less practical than a leather loafers, but you can also get a leather loafer if you want. They're gonna work so well for basically your different types of jeans, skirts with a little cute socks. If you're into that style, you're gonna be super comfy since there is no heel, and if you go for a soft leather, that's the best. You're gonna be wearing them as sneakers, if not more. Because to be honest, I'm so tired of sneakers. You see them everywhere on everyone, and I'm like, guys, there is so much variety of shoes out there. Why you don't wanna change it up, you know? Let me know who also feels this way. Loafers are gonna be one of the most viral shoes, most trendy shoes for this season, but there is one more. I'm gonna keep this one at the end, so keep watching. Been talking so much, I need a little break. Okay, we are on trend number 5, I believe. I wanna talk a little bit about the vibes and how we're gonna style and layer things, because this year it's all about chaotic layering. Here is an examples as always, and this name I have not come up with, I just found it in my research, so I'm not taking any credit. What it means, so I always talk about how layering is important and creates the interest in your outfit, right? Also gives you warmth during colder seasons, and now we can just go and put together wherever we want. We are talking skirts on jeans and trousers, hence all this lace train. We're talking about sweaters on shorts, then add a jacket, add another short, basically all together, and we are not really tucking in that much anymore. I would say for me, it still looks a little bit more messy. I love to tuck and have my waist and have my shapes, but if you wanted to experiment this season and if you want to have this cool, effortless look, girl, then definitely try different layering and just leave your shorts out from your sweaters and your cardigans and just see and flow how it goes. I have to say this trend can go sometimes really wrong, especially if you're experimenting with totally different colors, so be careful. Overall, I recommend you to experiment and have, you should have fun. Okay, trend number 6, and this is not a new trend. We've been seeing around for at least 2 seasons already, and it is animal print. Basically, animal print is staying. We're still gonna see the leopard in accessories, in let's say jeans, but interestingly, a new pattern gonna be a little bit more trendy, and this is a cow print. To be honest, at first I was like, it doesn't look good, but then I saw this type of jackets and it looks so beautiful. We saw the jackets, we saw the bags like that. They're kind of into fur kind of situation. Again, this is optional if you want that or not. I would say this is definitely a statement piece, and to be honest, I think that if you have one of these jackets or of accessories in your wardrobe, you still get the most wearing out of it, but don't go overboard. You don't need to spend lots of money on that kind of animal print pieces, because animal print kind of goes away, comes back, goes away, comes back, so just like be cautious about that. So my biggest advice would be, actually, if you really want to have an animal print, then consider some shoes or boots. Can be snake, I wouldn't go for leopard I guess, but something like that. It's just a little bit easier to implement and wear it longer because it's just a little something else into your outfit and not just a big jacket, let's say, you know.
Okay, let's talk for a moment what else is staying.
Actually, a lot of things are staying this season, and if you're curious why and what are the overall trends for 2025, obviously I already did on this topic as well. And to be honest, it's great that more trends are staying because it really improves the sustainability of the fashion industry, and it means that we can get more wear out if the trend is staying for at least 3-4 seasons, you know. First thing which is staying is lace and trim lace tops and skirts. I love this trend. It is so feminine, it is so beautiful, it just adds interest and chicness in your wardrobe. We're just gonna wear it a little bit different. So if you have a lace trim top, you're just gonna let it out, you know, and wear a sweater or cardigan on top, hence the high waisted layering. Or if you have a lace skirt, we can wear it again just on top of your jeans or trousers, something like that. I'm gonna put an example so you know. Just like again, experiment. Combine this lace and more feminine pieces with more, let's say, brutal denim leather pieces, and it just looks so chic, so elegant, and so on style. So yes, I don't have many of that kind of pieces, but I just love this style. Okay, next trend which is also staying is ruffles, and this is hugely inspired by boho style, like Chloe and Zimmerman style, because they had a very beautiful collection this year, and their influence this year is a little bit stronger. Here I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of boho, but I'm a sucker for a very beautiful ruffle blouse. It's a statement piece, but it's also so easy to implement in your wardrobe. For example, if you have evening occasion, if you have dinner occasion, or even if you just go for a little bit less exaggerated ruffles and blouses, you can also wear it in the office. So it's a perfect transitional piece from day to night as well. I wouldn't go all out with a huge ruffle dress and long sleeves, even though it would be on trend, but I would definitely go and get one of these beautiful blouses. For example, another story has a lot of that kind of blouses, and it's just super feminine, but you know, again, you can use this feminine piece and combine it with something more casual like jeans or skirts, you know, and it's not gonna look too much boho like style. So yeah, I'm glad that it's a staying. Okay, trend number 9. These are drapes. I would say it's a more elegant variation from the trend I just said, the ruffles. We're gonna see so much of drape coats, cape coats, and also we can see it in the sweaters, also in the blouses, you know, if you can have like a cape element in your blouse. And personally, I have to say it looks super chic and super elegant. Here are some examples. I love it in the coat, but I would be a little bit more careful with blouses because that's probably not gonna stay for too long. For the coats, that's fine because you can either buy a coat that goes with the same scarf, or you can try to find a scarf which fits to the same material and color of the coat, which I have to admit gonna be much more difficult than just buying a coat with a scarf, you know. But you still can get so much wear out of the coat even after this trend go past, because you can just take away this scarf and you can reuse this scarf for something else. While if you have a cape, blouse, or something like that, you probably can't get rid of the cape. So just something taken into account. Again, coats are generally really much more expensive than a blouse, so you know. I personally love the drapes. Such a beautiful way to show the femininity, to show the chicness and the elegant style, but without going too much into, again, the boho style and ruffles and bows and all that. If you're more into minimalism, I think drapes would be more beneficial for you then. Okay, we have a last trend number 10, and I promise to tell you what other vital shoes we're gonna see, and this one is super controversial. These are the Buccaneer styles slouchy boots. Here they are. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about this trend. This is something which not gonna stay for a very long time. We are kind of moving from more structural slim boots to this more slouchy one, and that's great, but this trend can be so big and so exaggerated exaggerated, like I have some examples with absolutely crazy ones, and I don't think that's really wearable. Unless you're a fashion creator, you know, then I don't think you're gonna get so much wear out of it. But of course, if you love the style and maybe you have this kind of boots from the previous season, then go ahead, wear it, get the most wear out. If you're more like me and more conscious, my advice here, for example, if you would like to try it but you don't want to go too much, then try out some boots which just looks a little bit more loose on your leg. So they're not super slim and tight on your leg, but they have a little bit more space around your leg. For example, I naturally have a very narrow calf, so basically every boot I try, it's never tight, so my boots are always a little bit loose, a little bit more slouchy, and there is not that much I can do, but it means that this season that's gonna be super trendy and not sloppy, you know. Okay guys, so this was top 10 trends for autumn winter 2025, and you know what, there is so much more trends and so much more happening on the market in the fashion world, so I decided I'm gonna have a part 2 of this video. And if you like this video and you wanna learn more, then you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment what else you wanna see, and I'm gonna try my best and post the part 2 as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna wait a week for it. And if you love the trends but you constantly feel that you have nothing to wear, you don't know how to style these trends for yourself, then I advise you to have a look on my chic capsule system for busy women. I basically sort your base for you, and with the base, with your foundation sorted, you will always be able to style any trends. And if you want to prove, I have actually a series of reels that basically proves and shows you that. If you're really struggling with essential basic pieces, new season and autumn is the best time to finally sort it. So yeah, have a look in my description box if that's something which is interesting for you. Okay guys, I hope you really enjoy this video. I try to make it more conversational, you meet a bit more yappy and stuff, and you know, we change the location a little bit. Stay tuned for the part 2, it's coming really soon, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in my next fashion trends video. Bye!